In 4, out, last one, in 5, and release. Very good. So I did just notice that it did just start recording. I wasn't working earlier. So if you're just now tuning in, we are working on breathing, making sure that we're feeling it in all sides. So we've done our front, our side. So now let's turn to our back. And we're going to try to reach your back right there if you can. So I like to put one hand in front and one hand in the back so I can just feel like the breath like moving this way. So everyone go put your hand on your back and we're going to breathe 5 breaths towards the back. It should look like this. It doesn't move as much, but you'll see it. It does move some. Okay, so go ahead and breathe in. Feel it expand into the back and breathe out. In 2. Breathe out. In 3. Breathe out. You should also feel the stomach going out as well. In 4. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Very good. I know it's a lot of work. It's like an exercise for your breathing. So we did 5 to the front, 5 to the sides, and 5 to the back. So you should feel the breath just opening up your entire rib cage in your breathing space. This will make sure that everything is just working well and that it's ready for all of our singing. So I recommend anytime before you do any singing to warm up your breath using any of the ways that we have gone over in any of our lessons, right? All right. Very good. Who would like to who would like to review what the registers were? Who can tell me the 2 different registers that we have learned? Liberty, go ahead.
Which registers?
I'm sorry, what?
Which registers?
Oh, what are the 2 registers that we've learned? What are the 2 different voices we've learned?
Oh, our head voice and our chest voice.
Head voice and chest voice, very good. Awesome. Also, welcome, Gianna. I do see that you are in. I don't see your video yet, but I see your video. Thank you for joining. By the way, Gianna is my cousin. So I see her now. Hey, Gianna. Everyone say hi. That's my cousin. All right. So we are just talking about different registers. So someone just brought up the fact of chest voice and head voice. So our chest voice, just to review, is our low voice. You can literally feel it in your chest. So if you breathe in, or not breathe in, just go ahead and talk to say, hi, my name is, whatever your name is. Hi, my name is Miss Elisabeth. You'll feel it vibrating here. So everyone go ahead and just put your hand on your chest and say your name. Say, hi, my name is. You should feel it vibrate in your chest. Usually your speaking voice is your chest voice. Now everyone go, woo! That is your head voice. All right, so when you go, woo, you won't feel that vibration in your chest voice anymore. That's your head voice. So in general, your high voice is your head voice and your low voice is your chest voice. However, like I said, today's lesson is actually about trying to get rid of an airy tone, trying to get rid of, like, when we sing, it being kind of too airy. So we are going to introduce a new register today called the vocal fry. Does anyone know what a vocal fry is? I'll give you a hint. It is not edible. It is not a French fry. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell everyone what the vocal fry is. So the vocal fry is kind of a weird sound. It sounds like this. Kind of sounds like creepy. Can you guys try that? I want all of you guys to kind of be trying this while I'm talking. So it's called a vocal fry. Go, It's not, it definitely doesn't sound like what you would imagine anything of singing to sound like. Can I have someone give an example of that? I just want to see who's doing it well. All right. Very good, Gianna. Nice job. Thank you. Zoe, I see your hand was raised. Go ahead as well.
Wait, do I do it?
Yeah, go ahead and do it. Yeah, that was perfect. Very good. Yes. So it sounds like very good. So is anyone, just before I move on, having issues getting that sound? By raise of hand. I don't see anyone's hands raised. Penelope, are you getting it pretty easy? Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, so we are going to use that vocal fry. Vocal fry helps us close our vocal cords, and vocal fry is actually what's gonna help us to not sing airy when we sing. So we are going to try to sing from vocal fry into a hum. We're gonna sing, we're gonna do like a vocal fry underneath a hum. So you're gonna do, it sounds very weird, but go ahead and try that. Or almost think like a squeaky door, like. So you're going from that vocal fry into a hum. That's actually what's going to help you have a really nice, clear, strong voice. Okay. Now I want you to try it on an ah. Go ah, ah. Okay. So you want to get that vocal fry, ah, and then kind of get into a hum. Liberty, can I have you try that for us? Perfect. Very good. Good job. I know it feels ridiculous, but did you notice that you weren't airy at all there? Right. And I know that that was one thing that you wanted to work on individually, was like that airy sound. So you'll find that when you do this, that you don't sound airy at all. You're not going to sound like, right. You're going to have a nice, strong voice. Okay. So we are going to try our siren, which we've done before, but we're going to start on our vocal fry. Go through your chest voice, head voice, back down. So we're all going to do this. I will give you an example, and then we'll do it together. So we're all going to start in that vocal fry, go through our voice all the way up, all the way back down, and end back in that vocal fry. You guys ready? Go ahead and breathe in. Very good. Good job. I saw lots of open mouths. Very nice. Would someone like to give an example of that so we can hear someone else's voice doing it? Seeing the same people. Oh, let's go with Alessandra. I'm seeing the same people volunteer, but thank you for volunteering, Gianna. Nice, very good. Good job. And so I know, again, this sounds really funny, but again, did you guys notice how her voice was nice and clear? It didn't get airy into her head voice or in her chest voice. It was nice and strong the entire way. So let's all do it one more time together. So make sure you breathe first. Let's go through that siren. Ready? Very good. Does anyone have any issues doing that? Is anyone like just totally lost or struggling, or they're not getting the vocal fry sound? No? Awesome. Everyone looks good. You guys are great. So like I said, vocal fry is going to be a really big part that helps you get a really nice clean sound. So if you tend to sing, when you sing it's kind of airy and light, this will help strengthen your voice and make it nice and strong, okay? However, there is another thing that we can use to also help our voice be really clear, which is a G sound. So when you make like a G sound, it closes your vocal cords. You can't really make a G sound and be airy. I mean, you can, you can go, but not while you're actually making the G. So we're going to use this sound to help us, again, be very nice and clear, have a good, clear, strong voice without any extra air coming through. So we're all going to sing this together. And then I might call on someone to give an example. But go ahead and just follow along with me. It's going to sound like this. Ga, 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 ga. So we're making a ga sound, G-A. Okay, so your goal is just to breathe before every little phrase, and then just make that ga sound, try to make it nice and clean. That way you don't hear an airy sound. You don't want to hear this. Ga, 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 ga. That means you're not hitting your G hard enough. So make sure you get like a nice clean G. That way it's nice and strong and clear, okay? Ready? Ga, 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 ga. Go ahead and sing with me. Ga, 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 ga. Ga, 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 ga. Ga, 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 ga. Ga, ga, 2 more. Ga, 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 ga. Last one. Ga, 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 ga. Nice job, you guys. I saw everyone's mouth moving. It looked beautiful. I don't know if it sounded beautiful, but it looked beautiful, you guys. Good job. So most of you should have heard that the voice was nice and clean, that it wasn't doing anything airy. Did anyone hear an airy voice when you were doing it? It still came out airy. No? Good. All right. Liberty, go ahead and unmute your mic.
But when I was doing that, like halfway through, I felt dizzy.
You felt dizzy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this is actually, I'm glad you brought this up. So that's actually not too abnormal when you first start singing. So what I imagine that means is that you were breathing pretty deep breaths, right? No? Well, you're breathing often, I guess, is what I mean. So we were breathing, right? And you go, ga, 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 ga. Then you release, and then you breathe in again. Ga, ga, ga. So you're breathing often. And so it just means you're getting a little bit more oxygen to your head than usual. So usually we don't really take deep breaths at all. Most of the time we don't even pay attention to our breath. And we definitely don't breathe that often for that short of a phrase. So if you do get a little dizzy, just, stop for a second. But the more you sing and the more you get used to taking in that much oxygen, the less that will happen. Okay, so you're not going to die, I promise. It happens every so once in a while when people start breathing a little bit more. However, even though you may have not felt like you were taking in like deep breaths, that does mean that you were getting a good amount of air and that you were using a good amount of air. Real quick, just Liberty specifically. When you were singing the ga, was it airy at all, or was it pretty clear?
It was clear.
Can I hear you do it right here? Ga, 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 ga. Nice, very good, very good. Right, can I hear Zoe? Can you do it for me? I'm just gonna call on people. Go.
Ga, 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 ga.
Sorry, someone was calling me. Okay. Go ahead and try that again. I want you to hit your G a little harder. Ga, 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 ga. Very good. Nice job. Ian, go ahead as well.
Ga, 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 ga.
Nice. Yeah, I'm hearing a whole bunch of really strong voices. That's awesome. Callum, can I have you try?
Ga, 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 ga.
Nice. And Gianna.
Ga, 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 ga.
Very good. Actually, so Gianna, can I have you try it again? So yours had a little bit of extra air in there, and I think it was just because you were laughing.
Ga, 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 ga.
There you go. Very good. Exactly. I think you were just laughing the first time. Nice job, you guys. So yeah, so the G sound will help you have a really nice, clean sound. So if you tend to have extra air, this will really, really help make it stronger and make it clearer. Does anybody have any questions about that? No? Awesome. All right, so this particularly, we were working mostly on our chest voice, but usually people get really airy when they go higher. So a lot of times I hear people go, like they'll have maybe like, ah, it's nice and clear, and then they go up in their head voice. It's like, ah, and it gets really airy. So we're gonna look specifically at that. We're gonna switch our vowel to oo, and we're gonna sing goo, and we're gonna sing up in our head voice. Okay, so everyone go ahead and follow along with me. We're gonna be doing the same exercise only on goo. So it should sound almost like an owl sound, like woohoo, because we're in our head voice. But we're gonna be on a G, goo. So it's gonna sound like this. Goo, 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 goo. So I can go ahead and follow along with me and make sure you're getting that G nice and clear. That way you have a nice clean voice up in your head voice and it doesn't get super airy, all right? Ready? Goo, 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 goo. Goo, 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 goo. Make sure you're singing with me. Goo, 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 goo. Goo, 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 goo. Back down. Goo, 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 goo. 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 Make sure you're sitting up straight. Goo, 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 goo. Goo, 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 goo. Very nice, you guys. Good job. So Who can answer me? What is this particularly helping with the voice? What is this going to help you not do? Who's been focused? I know, whoops, I don't know what I just did. Okay, I think I saw Liberty. Go ahead.
It's helping us not to have an airy voice.
Very good. Nice job. All right. So we are going to go ahead and put it on a song now and see how that can help us. Okay. So, sorry, I just want to make sure I didn't mess up something. Okay. Do you guys know the song "Someone Like You" by Adele? Everyone needs to know it, but has everyone kind of heard it? The "Never mind, I'll find someone like you." Most people heard that song? Yeah, kind of. I see some. Okay, some of us. Okay, so we're going to use this song today, and we're going to put it on the G sound, and we're also going to go back to that other sound. That who remembers what that was called? By raise of hands. Who remembers what that weird sound was called? Gianna, do you remember? I saw your hand almost go up.
I think it's a fry.
It was a fry. It was a type of fry. Do you remember what kind of fry?
Voice fry?
Yes, vocal fry, exactly. Yeah. Right, yeah, not a French fry. We all knew that one, right? Good job. Very nice. So we will use both the vocal fry and the G sound to help us get through this song without sounding airy. So I'm gonna go sing a part of it, and then I will have you guys kind of repeat after me, okay? So just so if you don't know the song. So we'll be starting with the never mind, I'll find someone like you. However, we're not going to start with the words. We're going to start on goo. So it's going to sound like this. This is what I want you guys to do. Goo, 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 goo. Goo, 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 goo. Goo. This is going to help us have a really nice sound. So let's go ahead and all try that together. Ready? On goo. Goo, 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 goo. Goo, 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 goo. Very nice. Cool. Was anyone super lost? I know this is like a super weird exercise. Anyone super confused? No? Okay, cool. Everyone's awesome. All right. Our next part is goo, 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 which is I wish nothing but the best. So let's try that all in goo. Ready? Goo, 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 goo. And then you're gonna do we have for you too, but goo, goo, goo. Forgetting. Goo, goo, goo. Okay. So I know it's kind of hard for me to like split it. So let's try those two sentences. I think most of you kind of know this melody. So it's the never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. But we're doing it on goo. So everyone go ahead and follow along. And also, if you don't know the song that well, that's totally fine. You can look up the song after this lesson. It's called Someone Like You, and practice going through the entire song on goo. Okay, let's try it together. Ready? Goo, 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 goo. Now, if you don't know the song, that's fine, but just try your best to follow along with me for this next part. Goo, 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 goo. Goo, 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 goo. Then it does that part again. Goo, 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 goo. All right, nice job, you guys. I saw lots of goose mouths going on. Very nice. So another thing I want you guys to try is we're going to try to use that vocal fry. So instead of saying, never mind, I'll find someone like you. By the way, if you can't understand me, I am saying, never mind, I'll find someone like you. So we're gonna go, never mind. So we're gonna like slide from a vocal fry up on ah. Actually, let's do an I because we're gonna say mind. So let's go, and I'll find someone like you. Okay, so we're gonna slide up on I and then come right in on mind from vocal fry. Let's try that together. Ready? Start on vocal fry. And I'll find someone like you. Starting on that vocal fry should again give you really nice clarity. So I know this is kind of confusing. Can I hear someone give me an example so I know that someone is getting it? Someone have the same two volunteers so far. I'm gonna go ahead and pull on you, Alessandra. So I want you to try sliding on a vocal fry on I. And I'll find, and kind of using it as the word mind. Go ahead.
Wait, what were
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that was perfect slide, by the way, from vocal fry on I. So you're kind of saying I mind on vocal fry, right? The I'll find someone like you. So I'll find someone like you after mind. Go ahead.
And I'll find someone like you.
Nice, very good. Yeah, there was no like extra air. It wasn't an airy tone. It wasn't like super soft or anything. It was nice and strong. Good job. Thank you.
Someone like you.
Very nice. Good job. I will have, let's see, who feels like they have it really good? I see a hand coming from a table. Let's go with Liberty.
Wait. Find. Wait.
That's fine. You can start an aisle. Yeah.
Find someone like you.
Nice. Very good. So if you guys didn't know, Liberty was actually one of the ones specifically wanting to work on not having an airy sound. And when she did that just now, I mean, you guys all heard that. That was sounding great. Good job, Liberty. That was awesome. That didn't sound airy at all. Go ahead and give her a little round of applause, you guys. That was great. Good job. So yeah, that vocal fry and the G sound will make you sound really good. It'll give that really, really nice, clear sound. So this week, what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to practice doing the vocal fry in general, just doing and kind of sliding into some notes. That'll help you have a really nice, clear sound. Also trying the siren, starting and ending on vocal fry, which if you guys forgot is the doing that exercise will really help your vocal cords. And then also, if there's a certain song that's really hard for you, use the G sound. Either use ga or goo. And all of those exercises will help you sound really clean at the song. Does anybody have any questions about being extra airy, the G sounds, the vocal fry, anything about what we've talked about, the breath support, any of that stuff? Does anybody have any questions about anything we've talked about so far? All right, so I don't see any. So I did want to leave the last 5 minutes or so for question and answer. I did this last week as well, where if you guys just had any questions about singing at all, either things that you're just confused about, or like what is vibrato, what is, how do you get stronger, how do you get lighter, just any questions you have about singing in general, I wanted to let you guys ask that. So go ahead, I'm just gonna stop talking. If you have a question, go ahead and unmute your mic. I see Gracie's video or microphone is unmiked. Gracie, did you have a question?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So a vocal fry is like that, but just.
Go ahead and try it again. Yeah, vocal fry is a little, it's the lowest of your register. So you have vocal fry and then chest voice. So it's even lower. So it's the sound. Go ahead and try that. Mm-hmm. Exactly, yeah. It almost sounds like a monster kind of sound. Very good. And does that make sense how you can use vocal fry to make your voice sound stronger?
Yeah.
Perfect. Did you have any other questions about singing in general?
No.
All right, cool, very good. Now mute your microphone. Does anyone else have any questions? It could be about something we did today or like literally about anything. Zoe, I'm sorry, not Zoe, Ian, I see your hand up.
I was wondering, wasn't May 15th was it a bit ago? Wasn't it?
I'm sorry, you're saying was May 15th a while ago?
For the contest or something.
Oh, you're talking about the Summer Olympics contest. It started Friday. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, if you are a student at our studio, we do a competition to see who practices the most over the summer, and you can win a drum set, a ukulele, or what was that one? Oh, a Nintendo Switch. And so yes, it started on Friday and it goes until August 15th. So yeah, if you guys were unaware of that, that's what they were talking about. But yes, it started on May 15th, which was Friday. So start recording your minutes.
So can it be anyone in this class? Anyone in this class?
I think anybody who takes classes with us. I'm not sure if it has to be someone who takes private lessons, so I would talk to James about that. All right. Does anyone have any questions about singing in particular? I kind of saw Liberty's hand go up. Did you have something a little bit? No? Maybe? No? Okay. Very good. So no questions out there about anything, about just random things that you've heard with singing, things that are maybe hard for you? Because also your guys' questions help me to make these videos. So if there's any questions about like, oh, this is really hard for me, or it kind of hurts when I do this, or what are some issues that you guys are facing? All right, cool. Well, looks like no questions today. I do think Mr. James is on if you had anything to add to the end of the class. I'm not sure if he is. I don't think so. Okay. So, so just to review real quick, everything we went over, we reviewed our breath. Breath is down here. We have that expansion in the front, side, and back. We did our registers. So now we know 3 registers: our vocal fry, chest voice, head voice, 3 registers. We learned how to use vocal fry and the G sound to help us have a really clear sound. And then we went over the song Someone Like You. So you guys can use those, you can sing that song this week to practice that if you would like. Very good. All right. Does anybody have any last things that they would like to add? All right. I will go ahead and unmute you guys so you can say bye, but this is the official end of the class. Thank you guys for coming. Make sure to practice singing. That way you do actually see growth where you want it, all right? I do not know how to end the recording, but I'm gonna unmute you guys. All right, so I unmuted you guys so you guys can say bye to each other.
Bye.
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 Thanks, Gianna and Callum, for coming.
Have a good Elisabeth. In the back.
All right, bye, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video, but thank you everyone for coming. Have a good rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.